What's good, football fans? Back at you once again with another video. Now today I wanted to do something a little bit different on the channel, and that's take a look at the top 5 plays from Sunday's Washington Commanders versus Chicago Bears game. Now this is something that I'm going to try to do each week from here on out. That said, let's just dive right in. To truly appreciate number 5, you have to take a complete look at the play and really see the way that the defense reacts to it as a unit. Pretty much the entire defense reads screen immediately and starts to shift. The great part about it is rookie Johnny Newton was able to crash instantly on Caleb Williams, and when Caleb had his line of sight cut off by his lineman, remember now, the linemen on his left side are both way taller than him. Caleb's kind of a shorter quarterback. Once his line of vision is cut off, he has nothing to do here. He cannot throw the ball. If he does, he'll probably hit the offensive lineman in the back of the head, and it's a backward pass. So Johnny Newton is in the perfect place to make a play right here, and he does exactly what he's supposed to, and that's crash on the quarterback and bring him down. You watch it in real time back from this direction, and you'll see that he did exactly what was asked of him in this play right here, and yeah, crashed, boom, tackle. Officially, this was scored as a rush and a 6-yard loss for Caleb Williams. It was not scored as a sack. Number 4 is a play that not only do I absolutely love, but moves the chains efficiently. I mean, check this out. The pocket collapse on Jayden Daniels, and you know, 30 out of 32 quarterbacks, maybe 29 out of 32 quarterbacks in the NFL, this ends up being a sack right here. It might even be 31 out of 32. But the pocket's collapsing. Jayden's first step out of that pocket is so fast that he's able to get past 2 of the defenders by just simply moving forward. Now, the defenders, when they start to react, are hit with some blocks right here that definitely make this play happen. And as you see, Jayden does the rest right here, goes around the end, and yeah, first down. Watch it back from this direction, and you'll see that it's Brian Robinson Jr.'s block right over here, you know, basically on the backside of the play after the pocket collapse and Jayden steps up, that really makes this first down happen right here. Otherwise, that defender may, now I'm not saying he definitely would have, but may have been able to make a play on that right there, and Jayden may not have gotten that first down. Watch it in real time and you'll see just a nice block right there, nice little backside block, and then Jayden used his speed to get around the edge. Now this next play could have certainly been higher on the list had the defender not been able to make the stop here, but this is certainly an unbelievably good play right here, and Terry McLaurin really deserves a lot of credit for what he's been doing on the football field this year, and that's beating a lot of defenders. And you know, he had to slow up a little bit for that pass, but that pass was right on the mark, as you see right there. Honestly, put right in the breadbasket perfectly. But you know, him having to slow just a little bit to catch it lets the defender catch up and get him, you know, his hands on his feet right there, get a little shoestring tackle if you would. And otherwise, this would have been a touchdown. I mean, they got him at, what was that, like the 19-yard line? You know, watching it back from this direction, you really get to see that the offensive line is in there just battling it out. You know, the Chicago defensive front is one of the tougher ones in the league. And, you know, our guys were able to go out there and really take it to them, you know, like sock them in the nose a couple times. And, of course, it helps when Jayden lets go of the ball at the perfect time. Watch it back in real time from this angle. Just a great pass, man. Great pass and catch. For me, number 2 really is all about how the defense didn't give up on this play, because it really looked like Frankie Louvu was going to get this sack. And when Caleb Williams was able to fight out of it and, you know, to get back on his, you know, moving or whatever without going down, it was great for me to see Daron Payne step right up and put that man down. First of all, from this angle, you really get to see how Louvu just exploits this edge over here and gets around. I believe that's a rookie left tackle over there, but yeah, he puts his hands on Caleb as Caleb's trying to leave the pocket to the right. And, you know, Caleb's a little slippery dude. He slips right out of that. and goes to this side. And as you see, Frankie's still got a hand on him, kind of slows him up a little bit, which might actually have aided in Payne being able to put his hands on him. And most people know when Payne's able to put his hands on somebody, it generally leads to the man hitting the ground pretty hard, generally, honestly. But yeah, he's able to make the sack right here. And of course, you know, the best play of the day, without a doubt, was the Hail Mary, you know, one for the ages, as Jim Nantz put it. This play, to me, was more about Washington's ability to stay calm under pressure in this situation. Obviously, this is something that all offenses practice during the week, and to a certain point, maybe all defenses at least talk over during the week. You know, for the offense, the strategy pretty much stays the same. You throw 3 to the right, 1 to the left. You kind of work them towards the middle, and you throw the ball up. And what you hope for is maybe the front guy or the middle guy to get a tap, and for the guy in the back to get the ball. And, you know, Tony Romo actually talked about this and made good points when he was trying to say that this was actually executed 100% perfectly, in the fact that the ball was tapped to the back receiver and he was just in the right moment 100% perfectly. Now this ball goes up in the air for what seems like forever, but yeah, he lets go of that thing and unbelievable excitement ran through me. I can't even begin to explain the way that felt for me. I know that every NFL fan would have been excited seeing that from their team, but you know, for us Washington fans to have every single situation just turn out the shit way like it always does for us, to have this game in this way was absolute perfection. You know, for anybody that's just tuning in that's a non-burgundy and gold fan, these are the type of games that Washington always finds a way to lose, and they damn sure almost lost this one. You know, the main thing that makes this one special is the way that the offensive line is able to hold up right here. You know, I've seen a lot of Bear fans complaining, saying that there was holding going on this play right here. And I can make an argument that states that there's holding going on every single play in the NFL. You know, it's all about what's called in the game. And I saw a whole lot of ticky-tacky penalties called in this game overall. But if you want to say that's a hold and you want to call us lucky for it not getting called, I would rather be lucky than lose, okay? And this play right here is so great. I don't give a shit if y'all complain and all the little Caleb crybabies in the world stand up and just lose their minds day after day. This is a victory that Washington went and got, and there's nobody that can take it from that team at all. 6-2. See you next week. And any baseball fans out there already know this, but there's an unmatched feel to a walk-off play, you know, a play that ends a game. And I know in the NFL, you don't have a quote-unquote walk-off play, but this is as close as it gets. And while I'm not going to get angry at Sam Cosmi, this play right here is the play that should have been, okay? Sam Cosmi got a blocking down the field penalty, and, you know, there was a lot of people that thought that might have been ticky-tacky. They give him, I believe it's 1 to 2 yards that they're allowed downfield, and he was clearly past that mark. So I'm not going to complain about this play, but this is definitely the one that should have been on this list.